Hey everyone, welcome back to another Godzilla Battle Line video, and today we are taking a look at brand new gameplay featuring Ultraman and Neronga inside of Godzilla Battle Line. I am not doing it with audio. I just recorded the video with this, Twitter videos audio on, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to get copyright strike for the Godzilla theme. I'm retaking the video, so I've already seen this gameplay. I'm showing it to you. I'm turning it on. I'll let it loop. Let's get into it. I'm pumped. Actually, I'm not going to let it loop. I'm going to show you a tweet first, and then I'll let it loop. So here it is. Ultraman using his disc beam chop, don't know what it is. You place him down, he's going to do this crazy animation where he jumps up and then he comes down, which is not great for instant deployment as we've seen with Kiryu and Jet Jaguar 73. However, he goes and becomes a flying unit and throws that disc as well. So that's his model, kind of a little ugly, not a fan of it too much. But Neronga model looks sick. Neronga goes invisible, does a little walk around, kind of slow. Has a stun. Look at that. Bam. Stuns, becomes not invisible anymore. So becomes visible, I guess. Model looks sick. Neronga's model, fire. Big fan. So that is the video really quickly, right? I'm just going to back out for a second and show you this. Ultraman's performance in the game appears as a ground unit and will fly after a certain period of time. It is also a powerful unit with stun resistance. Details will be announced in 6:30. Okay, cool. Neronga also has something like this, but not saying he's stun resistance. He just says Neronga appears as a ground unit and becomes transparent as shown, in the video. So let's go back into it. Oh no, you're gonna copyright strike me for that audio. Here we go. I'll just let it play. I'm super pumped. And I'll go through this and analyze. So there's Ultraman. So this is him walking around. I think he looks like a tuna, man. He looks super goofy. But, so here's his, wheel. I don't know what it's called. His Ultra Karate Chop wheel. Not sure what it's called, but this is him fighting on the ground. So this is the 1v1 mode. We're not sure if this is exactly what it's going to look like in the arena, but that tweet does say he's going to be a ground unit and then convert to flying. And if we watch this video again, look, he gets placed. So he gets bigger. He flies up. He comes down. He walks, and then it cuts, and now he's flying. I assume if there's units close to him on the ground, he's going to be a ground unit. If he's close enough to target an enemy on the floor, he's going to go after them with his attack. But if the units are far enough away, he will jump into the air and fly, which is great. We don't know at the moment if when he's a ground unit, he can hit flying. If not, he's going to be better like this in the air, right? We don't know if he can hit ground units yet while he's, or we don't know if he can hit air units while he's grounded, but he can definitely hit ground units when he's in the air. So take a look at this. He's going to use his chop, and it sends that disc straight back. Maybe it's piercing. It looks to me like this would be something that would pierce. And there's only 2 units in the game, Earth and Desghidorah, and both of them have piercing. One of them has stun resistance, which is Earth. Will Ultraman be a cheap alternative to Godzilla Earth that also has stun resistance and piercing? Also, speaking of stun resistance, that makes Ultraman a counter to Neronga, which makes sense because Neronga does a stun attack. So Ultraman is going to be able to go right through that. Neronga, he goes invisible, and then he targets, and then he stuns. I'm having trouble figuring out if the invisibility is going to be very useful or if that's going to be flavor, because it looks like he is seeking out an opponent and then it's turning him visible. So I'm wondering if Bomber obviously is not going to go after him, right? He doesn't need stun to hide himself from Bomber. I'm interested to see if there's anything that goes along with the stun. We really don't know anything about Neronga. We know less about Neronga than we do about Ultraman. So I'm curious to see if Ultraman is going to be able to or not Ultraman, but Neronga is going to be able to avoid detection from some units, but it looks like in this he's going out of his way to attack G89 and stun him, which turns him visible. So I think just in this video, it's not a very good example, and we all know Toho doesn't make very good gameplay videos, but I think once we get our hands on Neronga, we're going to be able to put a little bit more use into his invisibility. I think once the players get him, we're going to find out a bunch more tips and tricks with him. But speaking of tips and tricks with them, The new season starts tomorrow on June 30th, 2022. I will be streaming. I will be streaming this event live at the normal stream time. I'll put up a stream for tomorrow. I'll have a video up tomorrow for the event. It's going to cover everything in the new mode, from Ultraman to Neronga to the studio mode to skins, everything tomorrow that's coming to the game. It's going to be a long video tomorrow. And then we're going to stream. We're going to open some boxes. We're going to look at all the offers. We're going to talk about the characters. We're going to play some matches. We're trying to pull them. Whole thing. You know how it is at the start of every season. So that's what I got for you guys today. I'm super pumped for them. Let me know if you are too. I will catch you all on the next one. Bye-bye.